The battle for the breath. Thousands of years ago, a man found himself in a silence so heavy it felt like a physical weight. His name was Elijah. He had seen fire fall from heaven and stood against empires, yet here he was, collapsed under a single juniper tree, asking to surrender his pen. In 1 Kings chapter 19, verse 4, he told the Creator, "It is enough. Now, Lord, take my life." But we need to understand the deep nourishment hidden in this moment. This wasn't just a bad day. It was a targeted strike. There is a war being waged right now, and that battlefield is in our mind. Second book of Corinthians chapter 10, verses 4 and 5 says, "For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty in God, for pulling down strongholds, casting down arguments, and every high thing that exalts itself against the knowledge of God, bringing every thought into captivity to the obedience of Christ." The closer you draw to the light, the more the enemy hates your shadow. He is a thief of time and a master of the quick exit. He whispers that instant gratification, the immediate end to your pain, is the only way out. But he is a liar. He never shows you how that one moment of surrender shatters the family tree and leaves a hollow ache in your circle of friends forever. The book of John, chapter 10, verse 10 declares, "The thief does not come except to kill, steal, and to destroy. I have come that they may have life, and that they may have it more abundantly." When you are in the furnace, the enemy tells you the heat is there to destroy you. But the refiner knows it's there to improve you. This pressure is forcing the shame of past sins to rise to the top so they can be skimmed away. Do not let him keep you in bondage. The book of Revelation, chapter 12, verse 11 tells us, "And they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb and by the word of their testimony. By that blood you are redeemed." In the eyes of the Creator, you are a child who is perfect because you are His. He doesn't look at your past sin. He looks at the price paid for your future. Tonight, don't worry about the rest of your life. Just focus on the next sentence. Trust the promise of Jeremiah chapter 29, verse 11. "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." Trust the plan. Silence the shame. Put the pen back down on the desk. You aren't done yet. The most beautiful part of your story is usually the part that comes after the enemy told you it was over. Beyond the battle of this moment, there is a hope that no shadow can extinguish. This hope is not a wish. It is a person. It is the finished work of a Father who refused to let the story of humanity end in darkness. He looked at your life, saw your struggle, and decided you were worth everything. The ultimate proof of your value is found in John chapter 3, verse 16. "For God so loved the world that he gave his one and only Son, that whoever believes in him shall not perish, but have eternal life." You are not a casualty of this war. You are the reason he came. You are loved with an everlasting love, and your life is anchored in a victory that death itself could not defeat. Rest in that truth. Breathe in that grace. You are his, and your story continues